Hi everyone, Sienna here. Wanted to just do a quick share on what I'm up to, where I'm going, what I'm offering, and also do a quick prayer for the world. It's so confusing, so stressful, so uncertain out there, and that's part of what I'm messaging you all right now about. So I've been up and down as far as teaching in person regularly, doing classes and those kinds of things. And really what I've come to is it's not that safe to practice in person. People are getting COVID who are vaccinated. I am vaccinated. My children are vaccinated, but there's lots of breakthrough cases. And I would, if we had regular classes in person, that would be a huge liability, again, for me to take on. So at this point in time, I'm not going to be offering regular in-person yoga. What I have soul searched about is really how to connect with you, how to keep the practice alive for you. I have heard people say, okay, I'm not going to do online yoga anymore. And so many people that I've run into, like in the grocery store or talking to on the street or whatnot, even emailing or commenting, has said, as soon as I stopped practicing online, I said I was going to practice at home on my own, and I never did. So this is literally like, there's like 3 people out of 100 people that could probably actually do their practice, do it well on their own, without instruction, without a class time, without a commitment, without any accountability. So this is literally the only reason I'm continuing to teach online live Zoom classes, because I know people need it. They need it in order to keep their yoga practice going. I cannot tell you how many clients I've had who come to me on a yoga therapy session and have confided in me that they wish they never stopped their yoga practice, and they were so upset and bummed at themselves for stopping practicing yoga because 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the line, they have major issues, and some irreversible. So I keep teaching because I 1000% believe in this practice. I also, since I've been teaching online now for 1.5 years, I see the benefit of practicing online in your own home. The number 1 thing you need is commitment. The number 2 thing you need is a good teacher and a regular class. So it's the end of summer, fall is coming. This is the season of the lungs. This is the time when your lungs are most vulnerable. It's really important to keep your body in shape, to keep breathing properly, to keep stretched, strengthened, and open so that you can have a strong immune system, so that you have a practice. Should anything happen to you, you have a practice that you can fall back on. Practicing on your mat when there's nothing going on is like money in the bank for your health. It's critical that you put that money in the bank for your health, so that when and if, it's really a matter of if, not necessarily when, you will get sick, maybe not with COVID, but maybe with something else. You might get injured. Being able to pull out those yoga resources when you really need them is critical. So I wanted to give you some motivation to practice online. It's really been incredible to be able to stay in touch with you all from all around the world. And the next thing I want to say is what we're practicing this week. So this week, we're practicing on the feet and the lower body. So get your tennis balls and your socks ready. I love these things. They're good for not just feet, but for lots of things. And I'm always doing more research, and I'm watching, different instructional videos, trainings and whatnot. Even though I have thousands and thousands of hours of training, I want to see what's the latest, what's the newest, what's the greatest, and I'm always wanting to bring that to you. So I was just researching on bunions, and so I'll be bringing some of that information to you this week. In the meantime, I want to read this poem. Actually, it's just an excerpt from one of Thich Nhat Hanh's books. And it really spoke to me about the state of the world that it's in right now, and some of the stress and tension and sadness and grief that we might be feeling. You know, in Varanasi right now, the ashram that I went to and stayed at for 3 weeks, the whole first floor is like underwater. So that means the entire Ganges, you know, all those beautiful temples and everything that sit on the edge of the Ganges, the most sacred, beautiful places are underwater. And so many people are stranded, and, you know, it makes me think, right? We know that some of these challenges are coming, fire and floods, hurricanes, you know, those kinds of things, earthquakes. So what's the number one thing that we can do to really help ourselves get through this time? And one of them is to pray or to meditate. So Thich Nhat Hanh offers this. I want to read it to you. You are like a candle. Imagine you are sending light all around you. All of your words, all of your thoughts, all of your actions, they're going in many directions. If you say something kind, your kind words go in many directions, and you yourself go with them. We are transforming and continuing in a different form at each moment. You are what you want to become. Why search anymore? You are a wonderful manifestation. The whole universe has come together to make your existence possible. There is nothing that is not you. Not the kingdom of spirit, the pure land of nirvana, happiness and liberation, they are all you. Here's the poem that he offers. Walk and touch the peace every moment. Walk and touch happiness every moment. Each step brings a fresh breeze. Each step makes a flower bloom. Kiss the earth with your feet. Bring the earth your love and happiness. The earth will be safe when we feel safe in ourselves. So blessings to you and your family, to your beloved friends, to acquaintances, to neighbors, to those we don't know. May everyone be safe, happy, and in touch with the grounding force of the earth through the soles of their feet. May we walk even though we know where we're heading, into more challenge. How are we going to walk? And what are we going to do now to help ourselves through it? Thank you, and I'll see you on the mat. Pranam.